All right. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just felt like doing it. Um, I was watching some, I was watching some video blogs from someone, and from a topic that was like kind of weird, to be honest. It wasn't like that. It wasn't a very popular topic. It was very fun, very fun to watch. And he was like in a way documenting his life, but in a very fun way. He was documenting his life, and he was just talking about business and this kind of stuff, which I find the topic very boring, to be honest. But the way he showed it is just very different, right? So I don't know. I was thinking about doing those very often. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. I can also like take you around China. They all have like this kind of stuff, like really weird stuff. And right now I'm looking for something to eat. What happens if I... Oh, I cannot rotate the camera. That's a shame. What if you just want to do like horizontal format? That's a shame for sure. Oh yeah, so I was thinking about doing those, and I had another channel for this, which is like just China stuff, to be honest. But I don't know. Like, I don't know the people there. So it's like, hello, Rick. I don't know the people there, so I have no idea what. I don't know. I was just like, I can just make this kind of stuff in this channel. Hello, KT. How are you doing? I'm just looking for something to eat. There's some Cantonese restaurant that I like. Masa, konnichiwa. I actually studied Japanese for 3 years. When I was teenager. And I studied like 3 years, from maybe 15 years old until like maybe 18. And I already forgot the Japanese, because when I came to China, it started mixing, and I just cannot remember any word. Maybe I can say like, how do you say two? I don't even remember the numbers. I only can say like "Benkyo shimashita." Ni. No, I don't. I forgot. But I can read. I can read some of them. Kind of helped me to just remember the words in China as well. There's a nice tea house around here. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. El Chichas. It's very nice inside. I've been there once. It's very cozy. And it's just tea, to be honest. It's nothing out of this world. But I like the design, and later on people can just sit outside and drink something. But I guess in winter they won't really go there. They won't really go there. So I'm looking for something to eat. Probably should be eating something earlier. Let's try. Let's try some Cantonese food. I don't know if I can actually scan the dish. That will be a problem. That will definitely be a problem if I cannot scan it. Yeah, so I was watching this guy and I was thinking, like, how about documenting what's happening in daily life, are really related to Age of Empires or anything, just different stuff, you know. And I was thinking for a moment, like, I mean, I cannot buy a camera now, but just buy a camera and do some kind of vlogs related to a specific topic. And I think that will be nice. I think that will be nice. Oh, let's see how is this restaurant now. Yeah, I think we can sit outside. That will be good. Yeah, less noisy. Maybe we can just sit here. All right, so dishes are quite big. So for one person, it's just not really worth it. Oh, the video should be back now. Just lost the connection to the VPN. Can I just speak Cantonese? No. I can only speak a little bit of Mandarin or Putonghua. Because it was special watching video from China here at the US at 1 a.m. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, I will stream at this hour, but who will actually watch? You know, like at this time it's very weird. It's okay in Asia, all right, but the thing is, if I want to show you Asia, it's for people who don't live here, right? It's not like that's the exotic part. It's like if you live from the US, you want to watch some, I don't know, some Chinese buildings or some random Chinese characters, but it's very late for America, and it's even worse for Europe. Hello, Rafael. Hello, Alec. How's the video now? Is the quality okay? It should be fine, I think. It should be fine. I have a feeling. Because before I lost my connection, but now it's fine. It should be okay. 你好。
选的是这个是吧？
啊，对。
好，稍等。
So what I order is very weird. I just order fried rice. And Chinese don't eat fried rice just as a dish. You know, it's like an additional thing. It's not like the main dish. A reason for that is, I don't know. I don't think they make it as good as I thought. Like the one in my hometown, because we had a lot of Chinese migration. there is like a lot of, how to say it, there's a lot of influence there for the food from China, and we made the fried rice really tasty. And actually, the fried rice is like the the main the main like the main thing. So it's just this. It's kind of expensive, to be honest. Should be like for two people. This is going to be Matt Langeneck instead of adding the man at arms. Yeah, actually, I should be finding palace guards here, not Lankenet. Maybe in Germany I can I can find Lankenet. But so it's weird. That's why I think the guy came to ask me like, why are you ordering this? It's like you will never understand. You don't get it, man. But their fried rice is okay. It's kind of good. But the thing is, it's not as good as my hometown. I know it's gonna sound weird because my hometown is not China, it's Peru in Latin America. But we made the fried rice like the main dish. They only sometimes order fried rice. And we add more things, like we add more meat and whatever, because just rice alone is just not gonna make it, right? So a lot of actually a lot of Chinese who migrate to Peru in Latin America, they just go there because they can't believe how expensive is the fried rice. Like here is like super cheap and nobody takes it like it's not a big deal. But there the fried rice is kind of like the signature dish. So a lot of Chinese migrate there to sell they just want to sell overpriced fried rice because it's like in terms of RMB, which is a currency here in China, like you will get one here for 10 or for something like that. You can get the same dish you can sell the same one there for 40. Yeah, 40. But the thing is, jokes on you because the price there, the living expenses are higher than here. So I think it's just the same. Like even if you sell it here or there, like you're gonna sell fried rice. Uh, one thing I don't like about here is like almost all men just spit everywhere, and it's like they're sick from the throat. I don't know if you can hear him. Like it's that guy out there. It's covered by the bushes, but um, it's like are they bad from the throat or something? Is it like smoking? Smoking is quite a big deal here because they smoke a lot. We have a saying in Spanish. It's fuma más que chino en quiebra. It's usually you smoke more than a Chinese guy during bankrupt. So you should be smoking a lot because you're very stressed. Oh my God, that guy. I'm gonna moving, so you can also have a different type of disgusting man. Now the volume here should be like a lot more noise, but 我换一下，主要是 Yeah, this is why palace guards have less HP. Definitely. Yeah, it's the smoking. That's why they have less HP. They need to wait for Imperial Age to get the anti-stop smoking upgrade, so you do get extra 30 HP. Yeah, yeah. That you hack the code, man. But it's like it's very interesting because people here like 哦，已经点了，我在外面做大厨房。Like I don't know how it's in your country, but cutting patches, yeah, looks one of those new Imperial upgrades that they're putting there. I don't know. I feel like it's just so weird. The new Imperial upgrades. I just can't put my finger on it. How can you buff archers? It's supposed to be a wooden unit, not a premium one. It's weird. The new Imperial upgrades are weird, but not as weird as I don't know how it's in your country, but in mine, when you buy a cigarette box, it comes with a very disgusting image of someone having like cancer or like really like images that you cannot put online. It's really like uncensored stuff. And you put it there and they just put, oh, remember that smoking just give you cancer, lung cancer or this kind of thing. All of them have like that. So obviously people smoke much less there. That's one of the things my wife like got shocked. Like, oh, I don't see people smoking here. It's like, no, people don't smoke the whole time. That's not normal. Like, what the fuck? But here they don't have anything. Like, they don't have any kind of warning or this kind of stuff. So I guess there is a huge money under the table for the government. Maybe they pay a lot of taxes. Maybe it's a huge business. Otherwise, it makes no sense to me why you wouldn't warn people to stay healthier. Like just warn them, you know. Like anyone is free to do what they want. If you want to smoke, like do whatever, man. But at least be conscious about it. So yeah, I find that crazy here. I find that crazy. Is the quality still like 144? Video is 144. I never know. Because from time to time, like the VPN stops working, and the live like kind of just stops. You can just put things like this. That's better. And yeah, it's true. It's true. Like, I feel like in the recent years there has been a lot more awareness on the health being, like what to eat, what not to eat. Not just about smoking, like the food you eat. Like when I was a kid, I was just eating cookies, like it was nothing. And now I realized like it was super unhealthy. Super unhealthy. I just don't know how I kept doing that for so many years. And one thing that China is very good at is they don't put sugar everywhere. One thing they don't like it, so that's a shame. I love sugar, but you cannot find it very often. So most of the food you eat, it's already very healthy. Like I'm not very sportive guy. I recently started doing more sports, like more exercise. But even being here like less than 1 year, I lost like 10 kilos. without doing anything, just the same. But I don't have access to cookies. I mean, you have cookies, right? But they suck. They don't have taste. Like, so you might as well don't buy them, right? Uh, if you wanna do something wrong, do it right. And I lost like 10 kilos. And I just check a picture of myself like some years ago. I was like very choppy here. I was weighing 80 kilograms. Now I'm 70. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to farm a lot. That's right. You going farms? Man, that's the late game. That's the late game. Yeah, I feel like meat still here. Pork, especially, is very popular here. Okay, this might look like it's lame, but it actually tastes better than what it looks. This shouldn't be supposed to be the main dish. I have some soup here, so I will just put this thing here. Yeah, some people have that lifestyle. Like this. Yeah. I just found that there are like it's very easy to find memes on Age of Empires 2. Like on TikTok or Instagram, whatever. But you cannot find about Age of Empires 4. You do something about it. Really need to do something about it. We have very iconic moments. The thing about Age of Empires 2 is have very iconic sounds. So you can just put like the fighting sound in the middle of any kind of random fight you find on the internet. It just fits perfectly. Because it's the same sound for every Civ. Everyone sounds the same. So everyone is very familiar with that sound. But for H4 it's very hard. But I'm a huge meme guy. One of my favorite hobbies, I should say. I need to put the phone like to block the app after 1 hour, so I make sure I don't watch more than 1 hour. But I feel like AOE4 can have some really good ones. Oh, shit. Oh, look. Actually give me this for putting the phone here. Yeah, that's nice, but how you put it? Okay. The hell? It's fine. Right. I feel like the cup is better. So. Blogger friendly place. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, I was thinking about doing this in another channel because it has nothing to do with Age of Empires 4. But at the same time, it's like, hey, at least some people that come in, we can talk about Age of Empires. That to me seems more fun. Way more fun. Yeah. Yeah, they're just noisy here, but I mean, that's normal, right? It's a restaurant. Except in Japan. Like Japan, you cannot make noise anywhere. It's rude. I remember the first day I arrived to Japan, I was in the train. Everything was quiet, right? And I made a call to my wife, check how she's doing. And I wasn't loud or anything, just talking normal. And just a police came and said, I mean, I don't know what he said, right? This is Japanese, but like told me like I cannot talk, I cannot make noise. Like, what? I'm just talking like in a normal volume. Yeah. Also, it's just made different. But I've been in China like since 2019. I spent some years outside, but I think in total I've been like here like 4 years. I can safely say that like Japan and Korea, like they went for culture wing first. Like that's something that China is just recently going through. Like they went for culture wing and then go for eco wing. And then go military wing. That's why the culture wing, you know, in Japan, there's much more empathy. No, don't get me wrong, they have their issues too. But like you feel like it's much more disorganized in China compared to other places. Yeah, like, but China just went full economic, like economic wing all the way. The only thing that matters is money, because they were like freaking poor, right? Like we're talking about like 40 years ago, poor, poor as hell. And even recently, like if you see like country like 10, 20 years ago, it's a totally different country. Like you can already tell there's a lot of money here. But people have bad habits. Like I've seen in very good places, expensive places, like a random guy drinking and just go to the bushes to pee, where he has a public bathroom there, like a decent one, like a new one or everything. So things like that is like, it's not gonna change in one generation, but I can see the kids are way better compared to the, like my age. I'm 31. I'm better than the generation that are like 50 or 60 plus. They didn't have education. Like literally, they don't have access to books. Like the only book they can read is like the one from the Communist Party. Yeah, it would be. I like Japan, but I wouldn't live there. I don't know. It's fun. Despite all the things that China has, I still prefer China. It's much more convenient. Like much more. But Korea was really nice. Korea was like in between China and Japan. I like it a lot. Like the only downside I find from Korea is that it's very expensive. Very, very expensive. But I would like to go there. They have sweets. They love sugar. And they have they like chicken a lot. Their fried chicken, the best. So good. Yeah, well known for that. So I would like to go again. Okay, that's enough. Let's go to another place. Uh, 你好，享福。但是我凑外面，我点了在外面，但是我
买单吗？
对。Is it right now? Okay. Yeah, I was just the thing is, I need to pay with the camera. So and I'm already using the camera for streaming, so it's then the stream stops when I pay. I know it's now more common to pay with the phone. I think in every country it's more common, but it's not common. Like here, you can't go out with your phone without your phone. Like you won't be able to buy anything. Like nothing. Nobody accepts cash, not because they cannot accept it. It's because they don't have change. They don't carry cash. I haven't carried cash in years. So it's very It's weird when you travel and you need to use your credit card or pay with cash. It's weird. It's very, very weird. So there are other payment methods here. You can use the face as well, but I haven't set it up. You can use the face. You can use the palm of your hand. You can use the phone itself, like without opening the phone. I don't know how that works, but it works. But it's just really hard to use cash these days. Since many years ago, actually. I think people already forgot about the cash. It's a good. I think it's a good thing. But it's bad because, your money is just online. It can be controlled. You can go for that route as well. That's why McAfee was fighting for the freedom of the people, for using the blockchain, and for the first time in human history, there is not a third party controlling your transactions. You're just free. That was the whole thing about Bitcoin. That was the whole philosophy behind it. It's not like another payment method. It's a peer-to-peer, which I don't know. I don't own Bitcoin or any other currency for that matter. But I find the philosophy behind it very compelling. I think it sounds really nice on paper. It sounds really nice. Yeah. Yeah. For example, this is one thing I don't like Japan. Most of the times, they only accept cash. I need to ask before going to a store, like, if I can use the credit card. And it's just very inconvenient to just carry like 1,000 coins in your pocket. Same with Korea, actually. But I think less than Japan. Korea is more common to use credit cards. One thing I didn't like about Korea is, Japan. It's because it's such a small city, such a small country, and so many people. They have to be very optimized with the times. So when you go to a restaurant, you have like 1 hour. I usually buy like 1 hour, and they sell you a package of all you can drink, sometimes all you can eat. And after that hour, see all these green plates? That's electronic cards. I will dare to say, I think at least 50% of the cars I see outside are electronic. No, 50. It's becoming more and more popular. Oh, crap. I gotta go here. How I'm supposed to go there now? It's just, I guess I just go here. Yeah. Cars in Japan are actually, in China I went to the car show some days ago, not some days ago, some months ago. And obviously, like 80% of what you see there is electronic, but also they are like coming with new stuff. Like usually Chinese have a bad reputation of having like cheap, bad quality stuff. Um, but I think it's not the case anymore. I think they change. What's this? Oh crap! They're building something. While someone can read this while I run. How am I supposed to go there? Maybe you just go. Better ask for forgiveness than asking for permission. Yeah, it's fine. But the problem is the stores are closed. Are building something here. I don't know what is it. Is it the hallway? Maybe not. Hopefully not. Python programmer detected. I haven't programmed in years. It was a mistake. I shouldn't go for study engineering. Oh man, everything's crap here. That's not what I expected when I come here. I actually wanted to go to that shop where they sell drones and actually some cameras for vlogging. Let's see. I don't think it's open. I don't think it's open. I regret going to university to study engineering. I should just go and paint something or whatever. Yeah, it's closed. Oh, damn. Okay, change of plans. Change of plans. I didn't expect this. Yeah, the pressure was too high when I was young, my teenager years. The pressure to go to university, to get a degree, it's just too much. Like if I had just do the things I felt right for me, I would be in a totally different situation now. For the good. For the good. Like I feel 5 years, it was almost 6 years in university, studying subjects that don't really care about. If you think about it, like you spend so much time in taking a class that doesn't matter, and you're not gonna use it. It's not really what you want to do, and you take so much classes on that, and you put so much time. And if you could just, change that time into something that you really care and put the effort, how different your life could be. Like man, even for playing Age of Empires, like if you take a course for 4 months, like if you take a course for 1 semester, you take like 5 courses. And you're gonna spend I don't know how many hours at university you spend a day. Maybe 6. Yeah, like you have 3 classes a day, 2 hours each. And then you need to do like homework or whatever. And yeah, exactly. Like you learn nothing useful in university, right? You learn as you do your hobbies. You learn stuff, right? Yeah, university upgrades need above, man. I feel like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Can you imagine like 6 hours a day, 5 days a week, it's like 30 hours, and that's with effort, you know. Imagine like if you just play Age of Empires for that amount of time. But people would tell you like, nah, you're wasting your time, whatever. I don't know, man. Look at Beastie. Look at all the pro players out there who are around my age, and I'm sure they all got the same kind of resistance where it's like, what are you doing? Like, that's not a real job or whatever. I mean, it can be whatever, right? It can be painting if you like painting. It can be singing, it can be dancing, it can be whatever, right? But I feel like most people, I think, including myself, I think we're not really responsible when it comes to our own hobbies. We don't take them very seriously because we don't see them like as a really important stuff, right? That's the definition of hobby, is just a hobby. But if you actually care and put the same effort that you put compared to universities, for example, like how different it will be. You could become good at something you like, and nobody can take that away from you. Yeah, the world changed too fast. Like if you think about it, before the internet, which is not so long ago, I mean, it's just one generation. The only way to access information was by books. And the only way to access those books is you need to go to university. Like that's the only way, man. Otherwise, how are you gonna learn? Like, there's just no way. And it made sense to go there because that's like the hub of information. That's where you can study. I mean, where else can you go, right? But now it's not. Now it's not. Now everything changed so fast. Everything changed so fast. Like, I think even working for a company, it's a concept that came from factories. Yeah. Yeah, we are seeing a lot this generation. AI is big. Internet was like mind-blowing. I still don't know how that thing works. Like, for me, it's just like magic. But like, if you think about it, working for someone in a company from 9 to 5, it's something that I think it was it Henry Ford who introduced this concept. The fact that you can go for a company and just assembly things and then it was a better deal than working in your farm. Arguably, you will work less hours, you will get paid more, and you will have the weekends off, right? Well, was like a big deal back then. Like, weekends off, and I go for it. And we keep adapting to the same model for anything. And it's like we don't need too many humans now to make things. I feel like in the future everyone will work for themselves, and everyone in the ideal world everyone can work on something creative. Like taxi drivers now, you don't really need to drive the taxi. There are some automatic cars. You can invest like $30,000 to buy a taxi here in China, electronic car that does the taxi for yourself, and you can recover the money in 1 year without working, just sending the car, and just let it do its thing. You can focus on something else. It's weird times. Weird times indeed. So let's count how many electronic cars we can find. The ones with the green plate are electronic, such as that one here. That one is electronic. This one is not. This one is not. This one is electronic. Oh, that was a Tesla. There's a Tesla version for China as well, which is different. This one also electronic. Electronic. Tesla is not the most common. It's very popular. It's kind of like Apple, It's kind of like iPhone. It's not the cheapest one, but it's the most popular. This one, electronic. You can tell like the older cars are just not electronic, like these ones. Like all these they are not, but those here, for example, both of them are electronic cars. Mine also not electronic. I'm driving a Mini. But there is a Mini electric version now. Even that piece of junk is electronic. School here, schools is just another topic here. Like when I was a kid, I will go to school like 8 a.m. and leave 3 p.m. Anything after that was optional. By optional, I mean like you just don't stay at school. You just go back to your home or play with some friends, or you stay to do some sports. Maybe at most you leave at 5. Like this road at 6 p.m., 6:30, it's full of cars, people waiting to pick up the kids. They're like less than 10 years old, man. It's like, what the hell are you studying so much? Why are you studying from the morning until 6 p.m.? That's crazy. That's just nuts. I mean, I feel like it's more important to make friends or explore other things. Now, I don't know the details on what exactly you do at school here. I guess it changed from school to another, but there is a this brand, BYD. I think it's a little bit popular outside. It's a really cool car brand. They have one of the most expensive electric cars in the world now. They have this SUV that can swim, can turn 360, and it's all electric. And they also have a lower budget series for people like me, where it's called the Dynasties. and you have the Tang dynasty, you have the Yuan dynasty, you have the Song dynasty, Ming dynasty. I have Qing dynasty as well, which we don't have in Asia of empires. But it's funny because all the brand of that car, it's all about dynasties. And obviously, like I think like the Tang is the cheapest one, and then the Song dynasty, and then the Yuan dynasty, Ming dynasty, and so on. And you get a better tier for the dynasty series on this brand, which they look really cool, to be honest. How much they are, I think, are like $20,000 to $30,000 each. I think so. I'm not so sure. It's still expensive, to be honest, but it's very hard to find a cheap car here. Maybe I'm just too used to Latin America, where all the cars are like super cheap, super broken. If the car is more than $2,000, it's like, no way, I can't afford that. Okay, there you go. Now you have kids at school doing something. Things are getting really cold now. So I really don't know what they will do until 6 p.m., 6:30. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I went to a painting class like a week ago. It's not really painting class. It's like computer graphics. So they have like 3D and all that stuff. I'm a 3D artist by trade. I'm not by trade, by hobby, but end up being my profession. And I was mostly looking for paintings, having something more traditional. Like, I don't really want to... I want to stop using the computer, man. Let's just put it that way. It's great and everything. I just want a hobby that is different, than has nothing to do with using the computer. And one of the programs was just painting, right? I was like, okay, sounds fun. And it looked very nice. It had a lot of student work out there, traditional painting, sculpture, all that stuff. I was like, all right, let's do this. And they told me the schedule, like 3 times a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Like, what? What is it? What is this? You guys don't rest or something? And man, like, no wonder they're so very good at technical stuff, but they're not really good with creativity. Because for being creative, you need to have life experiences, right? You need to live. You need to find yourself. You need to like know more about yourself and like what kind of person you are and your uniqueness to the world, and then you can have fun with something and then be creative. You cannot be creative if you just study like 12 hours a day, man. You just become like a robot. That's not cool. That's not cool. I don't know. I mean, I hear the education system is quite good here. I just can't put my finger on it that is like 12 hours a day for a kid. I feel they should be doing something else, you know? But I guess it depends on the school. I guess here you will find more electronic cards. That one, those two are electronic as well. It's very, very common. And one of the reasons is that the government actually gives a lot of incentive to people who buy electronic cards. Like, for example, free parking on a lot of places, free charging as well in a lot of places. So a lot of people are like, oh, I should get this. And it's also very cheap. Once you have it, you don't spend much on gasoline. Can tell like people parking everywhere here. I already do the same. Like, it's like there's no way to change this. There's a guy parking here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that's a good thing because you don't pay for parking. Most places you won't get a ticket, but unless it's a very like a crowded place like the downtown or something, you will get a ticket, or you get a warning first. You can move the car. If you're not too far away, you can get the car under 15 minutes. You can drive away. This car also electric. I don't even know what brand this is. That one also electric. It's a lot. It's a lot of them. I guess that's a huge government effort to put the stations where you can charge your car. Like, you cannot buy the car if there is no place to charge. I think in my hometown in Lima, we have like only one one place in the whole country to charge your car. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna order something very fast. I'm gonna wait here. Look at this statue. What are you looking at? There's another one there. And another one there. Very creepy. Very, very creepy. Very cool. So I had this idea, like, can actually do some kind of vlogs, but related to one topic. And you know what would be a fun thing to do? Last night I just got I couldn't sleep because I was thinking on that. I said, wouldn't it be cool to document in a cool way, like your process of getting better at Age of Empires? That would be a cool thing to do. That would be really cool. Like for instance, going going from like I don't know, from diamond to conqueror in and a certain amount of time, and you document the process, like your daily life, what you do, and also some things related to the game, things that you learn, things that you can share with people, and you can put it in a really cool way to document like everything in a fun way to watch. I'm very bad at editing videos, but I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like editing videos. But to be honest, it kind of drives my interest to do this kind of stuff. Like, hey, I want to try something new. And I'm recently discovering new things about cameras, like what to buy and the lenses and that kind of stuff, which is really cool. So I may do it. Next, actually next, I think this weekend we can do another live stream to show you the nightlife. Can be really cool. Can be really cool. Oh yeah, I was thinking about recording like pretty much everything, like things I do in the daily life, which is, to be honest, not that interesting. It's a lot of grinding at the work. To be honest, it's not like something like magical. Let's take a look at. I'll just wait for the coffee here. Actually, just come here and just sit, drink a coffee. This place has very cheap coffee. Look, this is what I'm talking about, man. Why would you leave this here? Like, why? There's literally a trash bin here. Why would you do this? This is the thing, man. This is the thing that I can't put my finger in. I just can't. I just can't. With this kind of stuff, it's just beyond me. It's really just beyond me. Here it's not much to see. I think I would like you to show you the downtown or the high-tech zone where I used to work. There are a lot of game companies there and a lot of cool buildings, a lot of lights, like cyberpunk, this kind of stuff. Oh crap, I think that's mine. I think the downtown will be nice. There's a lot of life there. High tech also will be. It's like a lot of. I mean, it's just mostly working. But the first time I arrived to China, I was there, and I thought like the whole China is like that, but it was only that area. So that's also another interesting part. And maybe we can do a trip. Maybe we can do a trip around the mountains here in Sichuan. I can show you some hot spring places. Got this coffee shop. I don't know which game is this. I have no idea. I got no idea. Oh yeah, that will be cool. That will be cool. I'll just go out for a second until they finish mine. It's too noisy here. I'm just thinking about what are other parts of China I can show you. Well, definitely a lot of places of interest. But I think it's the tourist places, like I've already been there so many times. I don't feel like really like a tourist here. Obviously different provinces. Was thinking about going to Thailand this month, but I got a lot of work to do, so I might as well just stay here. But maybe, just maybe, I will go to Shanghai next in a few weeks, just to see a friend that came from Peru, went to Shanghai, and gonna have some fun there. So that's also another option. Also another option for sure. I wonder if mine is already finished. Let me check. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this coffee. Oh, we actually have this. Something really weird. It's a good something really weird. It's a good time to wrap it up. It's like it's not gonna. Let's see in a few seconds if it works. Oh yeah, it did work. Actually, I think that VPN may work better. That can be for sure. Okay, now heading back home. Gonna find the car and I'm gonna drive back home. Today I have a couple of things to do. I need to record some courses for the courses I'm teaching, and I need to, well, I don't need to, but I wish I could play a little bit of Age. Maybe I can stream later. I don't know. Well, we will see. If I finish my stuff, which I think I can, because it's still early, it's 2 p.m. Like I can finish my stuff in a couple of hours. Just work a little bit each day until I finish that course. Recently, I've been into creating courses for Skillshare. I'm sure you know the website. It's very popular. It's like a subscription-based model where you can just watch courses from any kind of topic. I think so. And the thing is, they are strict with the quality in terms of the camera, the mic fun, and the subject itself, they want to see your expertise and everything. And I see that there's not much competition out there. It's like, oh, okay, let me try to record some courses there. At the same time, I need to record one important one that we're making uh, with my partners, which is it's showing you how to create an action game from scratch in Unreal Engine 5. And we're about to finish it. However, that finishing part is pretty much the hardest part, because to be honest, it's like it's a lot of details you need to finish in the game. But at the same time, it's a course, so we only need to show the important thing so that you can learn how to create your own game. You don't want to have like a video of 20 hours me fixing stuff, right? So we're trying to think about how to make it work. It's been tough. It's been tough. I hope I can finish this like in 1 or 2 months, because it's really stressing me out. Yeah, game development is really tough. Like, it's very hard. It's very hard, and it's very. They don't pay much, to be honest. I mean, obviously, if you're an owner of a company, you get a lot of money. But compared to movies, which is much easier than making games, it's they pay much less, and the work, it's very, very stressful. Very stressful. Yeah, the fact that you need to be dealing with programming and graphics at the same time makes it extremely hard. And on top of that, you need to make your game fun. So there's a lot of game design involved, and it's like no one has a formula for that. It's just, you just need to try it. That's why it's so hard to adapt to a company, because it's like, oh, when are you gonna finish? It's like, I don't know. And they suddenly just finish. Because I was working at Ubisoft, I saw how things work there, and it's like, oh crap. Like, no wonder these games are going out like this. Yeah, I agree. Game development may be one of the hardest things to do. It's becoming there is a new trend. It's not a trend yet because it's not common, but I can see a trend coming of people going solo or with a small team. Like 1-3 people. Like Wukong was a good example. Black Myth Wukong was from 10-12 people at the beginning. They already had the game pretty much done, but they wanted to make it right, and they hired a bunch of people to finish it when they got the funding. And they got like 100 people at most. But it started with 10-12 people. That's all you need. A handful of skillful individuals. So I think the future will try to move forward to individuals making games, because now the technology is better for them. It's much easier. Yeah, Unreal 5 is just carrying the whole industry now with the technology. Like, it's easy. It's really easy to. It's not, like, it's not easy, but it's doable to make a game alone. It's definitely a lot of work, but it's like, it's possible. It is possible. And I'm already seeing some people like left their job to make a game, the AAA job. Usually these kind of people are like very skillful, but they're only skillful in one thing. So they're gonna struggle with other stuff. Like maybe if you're good at art, you're not really good at programming. But I mean, that's better than being good at nothing, right? At least they have some kind of advantage. Yeah. Yeah, now the games will focus more on gameplay and innovation. That's true. Like you're already saying, like these big companies, they always want a formula, right? Because you cannot delegate without a formula. They always want a formula. And like, for example, Assassin's Creed is a really good example. Oh, like open world, historical, accuracy, blah, blah, blah. Let's do it 20 times. It's like, what the hell? And people are starting to notice, like, man, this is not cool, man. Yeah, I think we are moving back to the 2D games, to the era of 2D games, where it will be a lot of innovation, a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, a lot of budget is on 3D, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. A lot of unnecessary detail. Because people are already super spoiled, like they have this ultra high fidelity graphics. I just can't go back anymore, but I think you can still get good graphics with a less budget. Like look at Wukong. You just have a bunch of chats making a game. And they're really good at it. Like they used to work for Tencent and they left, and then they made a bunch of mobile games for having some fundings, and then they went for Wukong. Yeah, that's why there is a lot of layoff recently. A lot of people losing their job. It used to be like a super rich industry. There still is, but like you like when I was working on Skull and Bones, we had a team of I don't know how many people, 500 people in total, like from all the studios all over the world. And I believe it's more. It's like that's just one project. Companies have like more 5-6 projects going on at the same time, if not even more. How many people you need? It's crazy. Yeah, I think layoff are. I don't know about other industries. I'm just very aware of the game industry because it's the one I work for. But I think layoff are more common these days for many industries. I don't know. But yeah, you can feel like the world is kind of like in recession. That's true. A lot of things going on, with war and fight for resources. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't really watch news because I don't like news in general. I just want to live my peaceful life, but it's just kind of ignored at this point. You can feel there's a lot of pressure from everywhere. I think. I haven't hear any single person that says their country is not more expensive. Like from everywhere in the world. Like Latin America obviously is completely upside down, but it's always been in problems, but not that bad like it is today. China, it used to super booming, 10 TCs, like can buy whatever, and now they feel like they cannot afford that much as before. I mean, China is super rich, but still, they feel it. I still think they're not bad, to be honest, but compared to their standards, they cannot afford to buy a lot of luxury stuff they used to have. So, United States obviously is very expensive now. I remember, like, I went there like a couple of years ago. I can't believe so expensive it was. Like, I'm very grateful that I'm in this city because everything is so cheap. I can eat for $1 or $2. Like, I can find more expensive stuff, but for, daily food, I can just eat outside for $2, $1, and have a good meal. So I don't feel it that much. Even though my income is not that much as compared to when I was working at Ubisoft. But hopefully with other projects, things get better. Yeah, it's been a lot of changes. You can feel the pressure, like compared to my parents' time, where I don't know, you just get married super fast, get kids, get a house, and GG well played. Like, that's over. Man, the other day I was in a match with someone super annoying. I was think I was going to, you know what? I'm gonna go to quick match to just try stuff. I mostly play Abasid, so I was like, I'm gonna play Chinese, Order of the Dragon, whatever. And I got a guy. He was playing French. I was playing Chinese, and I thought I had a good strategy. It was on marshlands, where I don't remember if it was marshland. I will just go there with my villagers, grab some fishing at the middle, get Imperial Official, put a Barbican there, secure, like, I don't know how much food there is in the middle, but I was like in a really good spot. And I was gonna go fast castle after my Song Dynasty. The guy was playing JD. And all the time he was typing in the chat like I push his deer. And he typed something like that's rude, bro. Or he keeps typing the whole time. It's like, not only that, like I was aging up and I had a really bad timing. He just went into the base. I was about to age up like 1 second, and so I had to stop. Type not worth it. And the worst thing is, like, I raided the hell out of him after that. As soon as I got to Castle Age, I got a lot of knights. And now that because I'm working more on my hotkeys, I'm like splitting different groups. And I just raided the hell out of him. He lost like a lot of villagers. I was ahead the whole time. And every time he was losing, he would just pause. The first pause was like, I can do nothing. Like, I just wait. And even like he thought like he won a fight and he thought he won the game, but because my economy was better, I would just keep pumping units. I was having more TCs than him. I had better economy. I was just winning the fights. As soon as he wins like one fight, he types GG, and he don't leave. And then he realized he cannot finish the game, and then does another pause. Eventually he gave up. He told me, I need to go. Like, whatever. What an asshole. What an asshole. I normally don't type in the game. I don't even answer. The whole time I was muted. He was just talking to the wall, my friend. A lot of people on quick match are just much more toxic. It's like, okay, but I'm going back to ranked. I'm not playing this. I'm not going to quick match anymore. Like the second guy does the same. The second guy does the same, like pause, no reason. He was losing. It's always when they're losing. Pause. Just have a break. Think about it. It's like, come on, man. I wonder. Yeah, exactly. Like the player base is like around my age. It's like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Really? It's weird. I wonder how the observer mode goes when it's live. Not when it's already finished the match, but when it's live. That's my little car. When it's live and people pause for whatever reason. Like imagine there is a tournament. And imagine that there's a tournament here and people just pause. What happens when you watch live? I mean, obviously there is a delay, right? But still. Lindo auto. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Was fun. Was fun. Real life live stream. Hello, Edo. Holy crap, what the fuck? The guy just came out of nowhere, just watching the streets. Good thing I had my windows up. I don't know if you see the water. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Maybe later I can stream some age. I don't know. Depends on how the job goes. It's not about the time. It's about mentally I'm exhausted after the work. But we will see. All right, guys, take care. By the way, how's the quality? Is it okay? Like it's not like 144, right? The whole time. I don't think so. Let's put it here. I cannot put it there. Put something here to have the driver's view. Nah, I don't have anywhere to put this. All right, guys. I'm heading off. Take care.